thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy. Going dumb and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print, that's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy.
I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is
I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me.
Young MISSIONARY. He's sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row, all the girls at the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out, everything. If you came with a man, let go of his hand. Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet, stand up, dance. I see you. And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. It's Young Jack. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is
I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your lovin' on me.
That's right, that's right.
Whip your lovin' on me.
Yes, them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure 8 when me wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need it the wait. If you get it, to the top of the plate. You wanna run it up, run it up, run it up, all night. If the lights went down, get your kip up, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up. You wanna get from my mind, dirty love, baby. The boys, them all want me. Them girls, I get salty. When I'm talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 With a right. Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips and private dinners just for us too. Yeah, he buy me Givenchy dresses and feed me breakfast. Immaculate, loving when he show affection. The balcony, over like stretching. And I ain't never out like wrestling. Back on it. Got all these boys mad cause I passed on it. I'm a flop. Come on, baby, spin a bag on it. Yeah, we so extra, feeling like young and the rest.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. He'll find the rookie from LSU, Brian Thomas. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it, they don't have to be necessarily as accurate. They don't have to necessarily always be perfect. The wide receiver allows a much larger margin for error, and it's a big reason why he led college football last year in touchdowns.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, easy. Route.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
11.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 6-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 33 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's into the end zone. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his third touchdown on the year. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
19 Texas. Look the hot.
Dell motioning over. Stroud going to throw right away. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Why Tony? Hey, uno. 11. 19 Texas.
To throw is Stroud. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. So fourth down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. Back deep for Jacksonville, that's Devin Duvernay. This returnable from inside his own 40. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Red on red.
They run with the veteran, Dearness Johnson. He'll work forward for a couple. The veteran, Danico Autry, brings him down. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
13, move.
Duvernay in motion.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
Nice job there by Evan Ingram, giving his offense a new fresh set of downs to work with. And just a year ago, Mike, it's crazy. I mean, he had 114 catches. That led all tight ends. Made the 2nd Pro Bowl of his career. He's found a good home in Jacksonville. They're going to need more of that production as they try to get this offense to take the next step.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
2nd down, Lawrence. Duvernay with the grab. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Easy, route.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Good-looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Jaguars on top. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Now second down throw for Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Bixby. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Defense 24.
In motion comes Thomas. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run with the longtime Bengal, Joe Mixon. And this will be a Texans 1st down as he gets this up to the 42.
1st down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his 2nd year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. Dell motioning over. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Looking downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Why, Tony? Hey, Uno.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's going to have the 1st down and more. He is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans are on the board. It's 10-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, Ryan!
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Christian Harris there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Take right open.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans are on top. It's 14-10. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
38 yards on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
Red, 23. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3.
Here we go.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
First down. 14-yard line.
All right. Hey, Uno Mars.
He'll drop to throw. That to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Dearness Johnson. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Why, Tony? Hey, uno. 11.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's second down.
Look the hot.
Dell motioning over. On second down, Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Hey, south. Oh, hey. Buggy.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, chill. Think right.
Duvernay in motion. A first down throw for Lawrence. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Amy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Jaguars are out on top. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud going to set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he will get into the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown Jacksonville. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point, up and good. And the Jaguars go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
Here we go.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Ronald Darby. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
24.
Duvernay in motion. Lawrence now. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the give, this is Mixon. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
11.
Come on, boys. Let's pound the rock.
19 Texas.
They'll go. It's Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Ronald Darby.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. A pickup there of 28 yards. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. 2nd down and 3. On the handoff, this is Bigsby. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That's taken in, and he's in. Dearness Johnson, touchdown Jacksonville. His 2nd catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns. A try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jaguars will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Dell motioning over. To throw is Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Here's 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's into the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Jaguars stretch things out even further.
Texans 14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. In motion now, it's Collins. And this will be a Texans 1st down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line. Now, Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, Stroud. Looking downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
First and 10 now from the 36. Stroud to throw. He airs this one out looking for Mechie. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Me and the homies can trade your outfit. I want my money back.
Throwing is Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Stroud. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Stroud to throw here on first down. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Man in motion, it's Diggs. On first and 10, here's Stroud. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He's got it! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Here's Stroud to the line. This guy's going to try to get 2 more. They look to run with Mixon. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Set to go now on first and 10. On first and 10, it's Bigsby. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Kirk is the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Still on his feet. He is in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going.
We see this across the league so much now. Like, defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Bigsby. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. In motion comes Thomas. Room to maneuver at the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. On the give, it's Johnson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will score again. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Steven Sims to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Stroud going to set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They go play action for Lawrence. Woo! And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Second down, Lawrence. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.